I was a SWAT team commander. This is the raid that still haunts me. I commanded a SWAT team for 8 years in a major metropolitan area. We did hundreds of operations, hostage rescues, barricaded suspects, high-risk warrants. We trained constantly, prepared for every scenario, prided ourselves on being the best. Then we got the wrong house. It was 2019. We had a no-knock warrant for a suspected drug dealer named Marcus Williams. The address was 1247 Oak Street. Intelligence said he was armed and dangerous, possibly had surveillance cameras and booby traps. We hit the house at 4 a.m., as we always did. Flashbangs through the windows, door breached, team streaming in, shouting police, search warrant. The man in the bedroom wasn't Marcus Williams. He was David Chun, a 67-year-old retired accountant who lived at 1247 Oak Avenue, not Oak Street. He had a heart condition and a legally owned handgun for protection. David heard the flashbangs, heard people breaking into his house, and did what any reasonable person would do. He grabbed his gun to defend himself and his wife. My team saw a man with a gun. They fired. David was hit 3 times. He died in his bedroom, in his pajamas, trying to protect his wife from what he thought were home invaders. His wife, Margaret, had a heart attack from the shock. She died 3 days later in the hospital. The real Marcus Williams was arrested 2 days later at a different address. He was a low-level dealer with no weapons and no violent history. The intelligence had been wrong about everything. I was put on administrative leave pending an investigation. The investigation found that the warrant had been based on faulty intelligence, that the address verification had been sloppy, that the raid should never have happened. No one was charged. The officers who fired were cleared of wrongdoing. They were acting in accordance with their training, responding to a perceived threat. The judge who signed the warrant faced no consequences. The informant who provided the bad intelligence disappeared. I resigned 6 months later. I couldn't lead a team knowing that our training, our procedures, our very existence as a paramilitary police force